decision on Glenn?
Yeah, just suspension will continue through the tournament, and so we just need to have 2 good days of practice and get ready to play a very, very good team in Miami that put it to us when we played them the first time. To be honest with you, we really struggled in a lot of areas during that game, and so we're going to have to play even better than we have been maybe playing over the last couple of weeks to be successful on Thursday night.
If you look at that Miami game, they were successful shooting beyond the arc and also inside, so they had to work in both inside and out.
Yeah, obviously Jim does a great job, and I think as the years progressed with the veteran players that he's had and has been at his disposal, he's been able to get a better read as the year has gone on in terms of finding different ways to help them be efficient offensively. Those guys have grasped his defensive concepts as well, and that helps the way they play. Sometimes their defense leads to some great offense as well. So they can hurt you in a lot of different areas. They can shoot the ball from the perimeter, both at the perimeter spots but also at the 4-man, which kind of puts you in a tough situation. And then they can score inside as well. So they're a very, very balanced team. Those guys have won some close games, so when they get into the tournament, I'm sure they're going to be very confident.
As a lower seed in this tournament, playing in front of your home crowd, there'll be other teams, fans that are rooting for the lower seed to step up and kind of pull off an upset. You kind of try to get off to that quick start and get the crowd energized behind you?
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, just to kind of create some confidence and so forth. And we'll take any fan we can get, and so again, Phillips has been a great venue for us to play at. And obviously difficult situations, but the people there have done a great job in terms of game management and the environment. And so it's going to be great for this tournament. There's no question about that. It will have a little different feel just due to the fact that it's not a dome. And I think it will be a fantastic atmosphere for the league, starting Thursday at noon and going all the way through Sunday.
One thing that was noticeable the first time around was that Daniel and Cam only got about 20 minutes each against Miami, so I guess you're going to look to get them going and get better production out of them.
Yeah, it was a game that neither one really got untracked, and it was something that we looked at over the weekend once we saw who we were going to play, and it's obviously a point of emphasis for us. It has been all year long, and there's been times where we've been pretty good at it. Unfortunately, when we played Miami earlier, it was one of those games where we just didn't get our inside game going, and that put a lot of pressure on our perimeter guys.
In the same vein, is also something you want to do with them is maybe to try to get Johnson in foul trouble, take it inside to him?
Well, we got him in foul trouble the first game,
yeah.
And that didn't help us very much. So it's something that, we don't necessarily have game plans to get guys in foul trouble. I mean, we want to go after guys in terms of our aggressiveness when we get the ball in the post. And if that leads to some foul trouble, then obviously we'll take that. When you have an emphasis of inside touches, sometimes the foul situation does come out to help you out.
If this game was at the George Dome, would you have done a walkthrough there?
Probably.
Just
yeah.
Because it's your home game.
Yeah. We've been in Phillips plenty of times, and also we want to make sure our guys don't miss any extra class. Plan on having them go through all their classes on Wednesday, and with the schedule and so forth, that might have been difficult to do. So we're just going to take it as a normal road game, where we practice here and then go to the hotel and get ready to play on Thursday night.
Are there certain things that translate? I mean, it's your first year in the ACC tournament, but A10, ACC, are there certain things that translate in tournament preparation, no matter who or where?
Yeah, I mean, and obviously in the experience in the Big Ten, my early years, dating myself a little bit, there was no Big Ten tournament. We were the only conference that didn't have one, and then they went to it and so forth. So, you want to, the one thing with the tournament, you can't worry about anything else, because unless you win the first game, you don't advance. And you have to play extremely well in that first game. And so we talked about getting off to a good start. That's going to be important. And then, in tournament play, you've played everybody, and so you have a pretty good read. And the thing is to tweak some things that you think can be successful, but you don't want to add too much, and you just want to emphasize a lot of the same stuff that you did during the year. We need to play extremely hard. We got to play great defense on the ball. we have to rebound the ball. And if you do those things and you continue to develop offensively like we have, then you have a shot to advance.